Hi, Dan here. This is my easy battery reconditioning review. Now, that is a scam. It's not what you think. We'll get to that in a minute. But here's what I have to say about the easy battery conditioning review. Anyway, so I was looking at a way to save on these things, your batteries. Not just the little ones. We've got kids and we spend a small fortune on batteries for toys and remotes, even the clocks around the house. So, yeah, definitely we wanted to save on that. It's amazing how much those little bits add up. But also, like the car batteries, that's always $100 or more when we need to replace that, which is not that often, I'll be honest. But the solar batteries we've got quite a few of those, and they were somewhere $200 to $300 each. So even if we can keep them for a bit longer, we'll never have to replace them, it'd be even better. I'd be really happy with that. That's what I got looked into, and I wish I'd found this out years ago, actually. And I actually was quite surprised to find out most people, on average, spend $15,000 in their lifetime for batteries, which is quite a lot, and it's probably going to get more and more as the world gets more gadget oriented, more portable devices. Um, yeah, things like laptops, phones, everything like that. It's quite a bit, but if you're like me as well, you're not really that keen on like disposing these things. Thinking of the assets and the lead and everything going into the landfill, it's not really good. You can't grow anything once these things get into the soil. If it gets into the waterways, it kills everything. So try and keep them out of the landfill. Keep them working for as long as possible, as good a reason as any. Now, I did actually look at rechargeable batteries when I was looking around, and it was around about $11 for a pack of 4 AAs, these things, which really, they're still going to burn out at some point, so I wasn't really happy with that. Kept walking. And I was looking more into how we can just rejuvenate the batteries as they are. And easy battery conditioning kept popping up in the research, people talking about it, and got me interested. So I had a look, and I've got to say, the sales video, it nearly put me off, to be honest. I nearly didn't go any further than that, but it's just claims like never buy a battery again. Really? If the battery's damaged, you're not going to do anything with it. It's a safety hazard. So I was a bit put off, and bringing a dead battery back to 100% just didn't seem realistic to me. But either way, like if you can get some old batteries and bring them back to 80-90%, you're still going to get some good use out of it. So that's going to save you some money. It's going to save everything. So except the battery companies, they're not going to be too happy, but too bad. Not worried about them. It seemed like worthwhile going through and seeing what it was really all about. And the 60-day guarantee, really, that was plenty of time to test it and see if it was it was going to work or not. And thankfully, yeah, no, it seemed to be okay. So I've got a hydrometer, dusted off the old multimeter, and cleaned up the batteries as they instruct you to. And there is quite a good chapter on safety, making sure everyone does it properly. And that was one of the other things. Okay, there is a lot of instructions on YouTube, probably right down the side of me right now, but how much assurance you've got that it's going to work, that there's not going to be any issues. If you get it wrong, you're talking about the car battery and things, enough to give you a decent shock. If nothing else, then if it leaks and leaks acid everywhere, you're going to have a hell of a mess to clean up. It's just not something that I was prepared to risk. Preferred something with a bit of assurance behind it. And there's all the science in the guide. Like, he explains everything, how it works, why it works, everything. And not everyone's into that, I know that. If you just want to follow step by step by step how to do it, that's what it is. It's an easy to follow guide. So even if you're non-technical, you'll be able to follow it, work for you nicely. So I would say most of the batteries came back about 80-90%, maybe a bit more. Not many of them were dead to start with. I didn't used to keep dead batteries lying around, so I can't really sort of comment too much on bringing dead batteries back to life like a zombie. But From what I hear, it does work well, and the science, like the fact that it brought these things back from where they were, I got no reason to think that they won't work. And it does cover a lot of different batteries. So yeah, car batteries, computer batteries, phone batteries, even your rechargeable batteries that I refuse to buy. The long life batteries, batteries and alternative energy systems, the deep cycle marine batteries, and if you've got a golf cart or a forklift, I'm probably never going to use them. But if you've got batteries in those, then yeah, you can recharge those too. So as I said, if you're technically minded, it's got everything in there for you. But if you're not, then instructions are clear and easy to follow. So I never ended up using the returns guarantee. I was happy with what it was, and for $47, it saved me what at least I only have to save an hour on YouTube for it to save me that sort of money. If you're not working, you got all day, and you want to go and play around with untested ideas, then go for it. I personally found the guide was more than worth it, especially one solar battery for $200 saved. Then that's money in the bank for me, so I'm more than happy with that. The scam I was talking about at the start, now you'll find some places offering discounts. When you click on them, they go straight to the normal sales page, and there is no discount. I even contacted the owner of the Easy Battery Reconditioning, and he confirmed, no, never offered a discount, same price all year for everyone, US $47, which is kind of a good sign that they're popular enough that they don't feel the need to have to drop their prices or anything. There's a lot of people doing this, which means it's worth, worthwhile doing. If that's what you're wanting to do, is to save your battery. So I've got a link in the description below for it will take you to their horrible sales video, but bear with me, go through it, and excuse me, $47, it's really not that big a deal, so well worth the money for my mind. That's all. If there's anything else, drop a comment below, show me your reel. Feel free to ask, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions. All right, thanks everyone, bye.